us distill this discussion into real estate as an investment. Why is it good at this particular time? Because it gives you a double barrel yield proposition. It can give you the rental, which is a cash flow. On the other hand, it also gives you appreciation, which can come from two sources. One is the natural appreciation, and the other is forced appreciation. Real estate is the only investment instrument where you can spice it up and spruce it up. Get an idea, spend a little money, put certain things there, develop it a little more, then the price of that will have to be better. There is tangibility. There is a question of inventory in real estate. I can buy an insurance policy today. You can buy the same insurance policy tomorrow. I can invest in a mutual fund today. You can invest in the same mutual fund tomorrow. But if I have taken the corner unit of a building today at a certain floor, that particular unit is mine. You cannot buy it unless you get it from me. That kind of positioning, that kind of inventory issue gets you the tangibility of real estate. And that gives you the kind of, valuation that guards against inflation. There's also such a thing as replacement cost. The stone, the cement, the steel, the glass that they're using to construct the buildings today will cost more in the next 3 to 4 years. So they cannot put up the same building or the same project given the same price. So that's the kind of, appreciation that's going to be there. This is something that, as an investment professional, I tell a lot of people, because some people tell me, why will I buy property, Rex? I mean, I can buy Ayala Land, the stock. I'm not stopping you from buying the stock. I'm just saying that sometimes the comparison is actually unfair. You buy the stock yields more, you get your yield, right? You buy real estate, they say you have to wait a little longer. Maybe. But you don't have the kind of leverage you have with your stock than what you can have with your real estate. Because today, you can have a deal with Albeo. They can give you a down payment hurdle of about 10%. Or they can give you an amortization of another, 10 to 20% within a span of so many months. So in X number of years, 2 to 3 years, you've only paid 20% of the property. You own the property, you only pay 20% for it. If it rises in value by 20%, how much did you earn? Not 20%, 100%. That's the power of leverage. Because you own the property before you even paid for it, before you even paid it in full. So your real capital that you've coughed out is not equivalent to the value of the asset. That's why you have a leverage position. This is why, let me tell you, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. I don't want to contend with the exploitative nature of that statement, but all I can say is this: the rich get richer because they know what to do. I've seen this lesson. Way back 2010, I've been buying units and lots. And as an astute, responsible investor, I bought what I can pay for. Whereas some of my risk-focused friends, the wealthy ones, using the same money I had, actually purchased 5 units. In 2 to 3 years, they sold 2 to 3 units, and they had 2 or a unit for free. That's the way it worked. And it even goes to a point of capital recycling, because after you fully paid for a property, you can borrow against it and use the proceeds to buy another property. That's capital recycling. That's refinancing. But you use refinancing not to get the money to spend, but the money to invest again. This is what astute investors do. It is not taking capital from a base of investments. It's taking capital and rolling it over so that it has the propensity to create more value. That's what real estate can do for you. But on top of that, real estate will be the only investment instrument that's a financial goal as well. All of us want to have the right home for our families. For many of us, our residence is a reward for all the hard years of work. And for our OFW friends, all of those years being in another country, being absent from home, being far from loved ones. In the end, you'd want a reward to have a residence, a home for your family. So in effect, that real estate property can be an investment. You can buy it so that you can have appreciation, you can have a cash flow. But on the other hand, there can be other purposes for it, because at a certain point, it can either be for you, you can use it, or for your children. Let's face it. During our time, we could still invest to get that residence for ourselves. You can just imagine this for your kids. Years from now, how much properties are going to be? Can they buy such? So if you have the capability, why can't you buy a property today that you can take advantage of in terms of being an investment instrument? But when the time comes, that's going to be a legacy for generations. That can be something that your children can start with so that they'll become ahead. They don't have to buy their own property and break their backs paying for amortization because you accorded it for them.